Hello everybody. I just got home from the hairdresser where I had an appointment for a Kerastase hairstyling experience, and I'm very happy about it. I have written on Facebook about that many days ago. I'm sure that you have already read about it because this video will not be uploaded very soon. And I decided, since I have a bit time and I have still some light, not for long for sure, to film a few videos. I filmed already a Greek one and this is an English one, so you will see the same clothes, the same outfit. Unfortunately, that's something that I do quite often. When I find time, I film a lot of videos together. I hope you don't mind. So write me your opinion about the hair, how you think they look, and let me talk to you about something that I'm very excited about. It's a review and swatches about a palette. It's like a first impressions video, actually, I would say, because I haven't used it, so it's not a review. And let me talk to you about something that I'm very excited. It's actually a first impressions video of something that I have for quite a few weeks now, but I haven't tried because I really wanted to film this video first from you. And I'm so excited about it. It's actually something that unfortunately many of you will not be able to find because it's only sold in US, or maybe some of you could find it on eBay, but unfortunately it would be much more expensive than it's actually sold. So I was very lucky, and a very good friend of mine visited US and brought me back something that I really wanted. So I think the prologue is very long, and I am talking about this palette, which is actually the Storylook eyeshadow palette, Ariel from Sephora. And it's only available at Sephora US, online and at the stores, and I was very lucky, and I am a huge Disney fan, and Ariel is my favorite Disney princess. I've seen the movie like many hundreds times, like actually it's beyond limit. And I really loved this idea that Sephora does with the Disney princess. Unfortunately, I heard that this would be the last one. They have already done a Cinderella and a Jasmine one, and this is the last one, Ariel. I'm happy that they launched the Ariel one and that I have it. And I'm very unhappy that it's not available everywhere and they are not continue this thing. So the collection consisted of many products. The only other product that I really wanted was a mirror, a compact mirror for the purse, but it was sold out everywhere. So I got the palette, my friend got me the palette, and I'm really looking forward to show you. So this is the out carbon box. You will see it has this holographic. It writes Ariel here, and it has Ariel here, and that's Storylook palette volume 3, Cinderella and Jasmine volume 1 and 2. And here is written Ariel with calligraphy. And in every product there is a saying written on it, and on the palette is Dare to Dream. And even the back, it's so wonderful. You can see here all the eyeshadows with the names and the colors, and these are like Ariel figurines of her head, which I found so extremely cute. And well, that's it. I will show you the actual palette and we will discuss the colors. So that's the box that I will certainly keep, although I usually don't keep packaging. And this is the actual palette, which is also amazing. This is Ariel, you can see here. Here is written again, Dare to Dream. The whole palette is so amazingly in every detail. You can see here Sebastian and the cells. I think it's actually really amazing. From the quality of the packaging, I have no words. And it's a very classic box for an eyeshadow palette, and you can take it out, and it's this velvet drawer. And the good thing, for me at least, there is this plastic to protect the eyeshadows, and then these are the eyeshadows that you can take them out. And this velvet thing, this as a drawer, you can keep it, so after you finish with the eyeshadows or at any point, you can keep the box as it is, as a box, because I think it's an amazing collectible for anything, for small earrings, rings, or anything. So these are the actual. So if you think this is a very slim thing for having this whole bulky packaging, and I'm trying to find somewhere the quantity of the eyeshadows, because I think that would be an important information. I don't know if they have it on, but I will certainly search it on the. Okay, they have it on. They have 20 eyeshadows of 1 gram each, and I think it costed $55. If I'm wrong, I will certainly put annotations to correct things. So I will start with the colors, because already this would be quite a long review video, first impressions video. So these are the colors. You can see that they're supposed to have tried to give colors that are similar to the whole color theme of Ariel, but of course you cannot see anywhere the red Ariel hair, and the only red that you can see, it's this one. This is not a Sebastian red, this is not an Ariel red, I don't know what kind of red this is, but let's start with the colors one by one. So the first one, it's a very intense color, it's called Blue Lagoon, and it's almost neon. I think it's a perfect color for a palette like that. I don't think that their aim was to produce something subtle and everyday. I think they really wanted to give the color story of Ariel, and I think they have some really nice selections in here, but they also have some. I think they miss a few colors, but I really like Blue Lagoon. And the next one is Scuttle. It's this gold pearly shade, which is quite nice. And the next one is Flounder. Of course, I didn't expect a neon yellow, but this is more like a beigey yellow toned color. I think it's quite nice. Next one is Sebastian. This is certainly not a Sebastian color for me, but I think it's a very beautiful brown color. It's a little pinky but beigey, I don't know. Okay, I think now you can see it. I think it's quite a beautiful color. And the next one, it's a bit very dark. We're starting to talk about Ursula colors here, and it's this one, and it's Flotsam, which you can see on the camera. It's not obvious so much on the pan, but it has a lot of shine on it. I really like it. I continue with the next 5 shadows, and we start with Seashells, which is this very nice highlighting shadow, I think. I think that from all the highlighting shadows, I prefer this one. I want to see also the last one, but up to now, this is a really nice one. And the next is called Le Poisson, and it's a really light, shiny, browny shade. I think that there is no matte shades here. They're all satin, and some of them have glitter. The next one, it's so buttery that it's almost powdery. This is an amazing shade. It's one of my favorite ones. It's called Caspian Sea, and I cannot wait to use it. And next is Your Voice. You can actually see the glitter on the pan, and it is this light blue white shadow. It's a bit frosty for me. I'm not so excited by it. I don't think it's the best shade in here. And for speaking of quality, these are very buttery shadows. They have a good pigmentation, but you can see that they're a bit powdery. So it's not actually the best eyeshadows that you can find out there. I think it's a medium quality. I think that for this price, and based on that it is a limited edition collection, I'm quite happy. But maybe I'm just influenced by the fact that it's an Ariel palette, and I would always be happy with an Ariel palette. It should be very crappy. So next, I'm very excited for this shade, because actually I said that there is no matte shade, but this is almost matte. And it's this one, this purpley muddy blue shade. It's quite powdery, all of them, but I think that when you will apply in the eye, they would be really cool. So this is actually a very cool shade, and I want to do also the same with this one. So you can see that when applying, they apply very nicely. Oh my god, I'm in love with this one. I don't know if I told you the name of the last one. This one is Unfortunate Souls. And we continue with some greens. And the first one is Atlantica, which is the lightest green shade. And it's amazing. It's almost mint when swatching. So I think it's one of the less powdery ones. I really like it. And the next, I hope it's a really cool shade, because it's a perfect green. It's called Fins, and it is a perfect green shade. They had to have a perfect green shade, of course, and this is actually a really good representation of what I would think the Fins would look from Ariel. The next one, I'm not excited to swatch. I mean, by looking at the palette, maybe this is my least favorite one. It's a very shiny, okay, and a really not so nice shiny white. It looks very frosty. I'm not happy about this particular shade. And I'm continuing with Ursula, which is a less shiny satin brownish shade. It's more dark than the Le Poisson that I've shown you. And the next one looks almost matte, and it's called Silala. And it's amazingly beautiful. In the camera it looks a bit more hot pink. It's not hot pink at all. Look at it. I really like it. I think the color selection is quite good. And going to the last 5 shadows, we start by Triton, which is this mustard gold yellow shade, and then it's Wandering Free. I really like this one. This is shiny and great as a highlighter. It even has a bit of rose gold in it, and the base, I really like this one. And then it's Jetsam, which as Flotsam is also very dark, but I like Jetsam more. It has a hint of green. Oh, I love that. Where should I swatch that? It's this grey, blackened, greenish thing. Oh, I hated these creatures, but the eyeshadows are really cool. And then Seaweeds, which is actually only the one and only Ursula, and it's a perfect purple. This is a perfect shiny satin purple. And last but not least is Treasures Untold, and it looks white. it is very powdery, unfortunately. All the light ones are very powdery. I still believe that the best highlighting shade is Sea Cells. So these were the actual swatches. My total first impression from the palette is that it has a really good color selection. The pigmentation is amazing. You can see here some of the shades, the ones that I really think are from the cooler ones. They are all satin. Unfortunately, for some reason, they have put a lot of glitter and a lot of frost in the very light ones, and I wouldn't be happy with using these as highlight colors, the light ones. For me, the worst shadows in this band is Your Voice and Sick of Swimming. And the best are Fins, Blue Lagoon, Caspian Sea, Salala, and I say Salala and I want to start singing. Wandering Free. I mean, it has really cool shades. If I see that, I don't know if it screams Ariel enough. If it had a bright red in here, I would say, yeah, that's an Ariel palette. But now, on the other hand, if it had a really bright red, who would use it as an eyeshadow? So I don't know. I think that from a consumer's and a seller's opinion, maybe they made a good choice. But I think it's a really cool color palette, and I will also test the shadows for their duration, how they apply, how they work on the eye, and I will give you more feedback, maybe even in an eye look if you would be interested for, or in a post or in another video. So that's for me for the Ariel Storylook eyeshadow palette. I really hope that Sephora will not stop coming out with these palettes. I thought it's a very cool idea having this Disney Princess palette, and I really hope also they would make it worldwide. It's very unfair to only have it available in US. Having said that, I'm feeling extremely lucky that I managed to get my hands on this palette. So that's from me for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and push the like button if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like that, and we will talk soon at the next video. Bye bye!